The Primal Rage Evolution is releasing from Motiv on November 27th, and I had an "it comes in pints" moment when I heard the news. I think I had 4 or 5 of the original, a couple righty and a couple lefty. I actually have a short little video back from before I even made videos, throwing the OG lefty. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. You're here to find out why it's here again for a third time, and why it's not an SE or a remake, but why it's an evolution. The core is the same as it always has been, the Impulse V2, and that makes sense because lines typically follow cores, not covers. Now, rarely that mold has been broken, especially with the Venom line, several different iterations of that, but 95 or 98% of the time, if it's a new phase or a Black Widow or an IQ or whatever, it's going to be the core that you expect. And it's an interesting core. A higher RG symmetric ball, 255 RG and an 050 differential and 15 pounds. It's a rare place for something to be, kind of like a slightly stronger high road, but the Rage was always a fair bit stronger than that. I always thought of it as being closer to the standard big symmetric balls than anything like a high road, and I'm betting everyone else does too because the cover is where the evolution is at. Propulsion FYJ Pearl, or the new strong flippy cover on the Raptor Rush, is what's on the evolution. I'm betting some people are confused about why you'd release these two back to back, strong symmetric pearl followed by strong symmetric pearl, but remember, the Rush is a big symmetric ball. It's got a 248 RG and an 055 differential, quite a bit stronger on the core, and while the differential difference is negligible, the Rush has a much lower RG, which is going to make it roll more strongly, earlier, and make it rev up more. Now, watching the Rush, I feel like it reminds me of a stronger Primal Rage, so I think this was a no-brainer to put that cover on this core because you are going to get just an amped-up version of the Rage. Now, sometimes you get special editions, and they just don't really remind you of the original ball. It just feels like nostalgia bait, and it's a letdown, but I really expect this one to deliver, and this is one I'm going to be getting sooner or later. I'm way too busy and don't go out of my way for virtually anything anymore, and it's definitely a want rather than a need, but it's going to happen one way or the other. I'll see if I can weasel my way into a Rush too, because I do like how it looks, and that way I can help you figure out how they compare. As always, loads of good stuff in the description. I try to go easy on the advertising, but I make a lot of good things happen with it, and it keeps me going on the channel, so help me out there. Thanks for watching, and may the strikes be with you.